Oftentimes in life, we always think about adding new things, new diets, new habits, new. But I know from me and my experience that the most impactful thing that actually moved or anything in my life forward is not about what I've added, but it's about what I stopped doing that actually made the biggest difference. So if you guys follow my Instagram, I'm in bodybuilding prep right now, and I have a show in about 8 weeks, and I've lost a good amount of body fat. Here's a picture of my progress right here. I've been an expert and successfully have been cutting and bulking every single year for almost a decade now. If you don't know who I am, my name is Francis. I'm an online fitness coach and men's physique competitor that's helped over 1,400 people get to their dream body. Today, I'm going to talk about the 5 main things that I quit and stopped doing to help you lose your next 10 to 20 pounds of body fat. Let's get started. Number 1, we got to stop buying drinks with calories. I want you to think about your macros and your calories like a budget. If you get paid, let's say $5,000 per month, you have to use those $5,000 and not go over, just like a budget. Same thing with your calories. On a day-to-day basis, you need to have a certain amount of calories that you don't exceed so you can actually get to your goal. The thing about drinking calories, especially when you're in the fat loss phase, it's pretty much hidden calories. So if you want to get a Gatorade or if you want to get some juice, make sure that's at least sugar-free, or I even have a diet soda every now and then, or sparkling water. Not drinking your calories is going to really allow you to actually enjoy the food, so that way you stay satiated throughout the day. When you're constantly drinking calories, you're going to have a lot of blood sugar spikes throughout the day. Most liquid calories are usually not nutrient dense, and you're probably going to get hungrier throughout the day because you're actually not eating real food. I'd like you to compare even a protein bar compared to a glass of juice. Which do you think will make you hungrier within the next hour? Probably the juice. So don't drink your calories, and let's go on to number 2. Number 2, I stopped keeping snacks in the house. This is dog food for my dog. That's the only snack we have. We actually have a protein bar over there, but other than that, I have no Oreos in the house, no Doritos in the house. My question is, if you know you love Doritos, if you know you love Oreos, if you know you love all these things and you're trying to lose weight, why are you keeping it in the house and making your life harder? I know for me specifically, sometimes I have no self-control. Sometimes when I'm super tired, when I'm super stressed from work, the one thing I want to do is binge on some food. So what do? I just keep it out the house, out of sight, out of mind. That way I can make my cut actually easier. All I have access to is the foods that actually will help me. If you think about it, if you're an alcoholic, why would you keep alcohol in the house? It's the same thing. If you love and are addicted to Oreos, then why would you keep it in the house? Number 3, I stopped leaving the house hungry. Here's a funny story. Every time I would go to the movies with my friends or with my significant other, I make sure that I'm at least eating right before I leave, or I have a protein shake right before I leave. And the reason for that is every time you're dieting and you're hungry, everything is being marketed to you. Think about it. You go outside, you drive your car, there's a McDonald's right around the corner, there's a Cane's chicken right around the corner, there's Cold Stone ice cream, there's all these things that you know that you love, and if you don't have self-control that day, maybe you got lack of sleep, or you were super stressed, or maybe you just decide to give yourself a break that day, you're gonna end up eating that food. It's even the same with the grocery store. If you go to a grocery store hungry, chances are you're probably not gonna get the best types of food. You're going to be basing everything off of emotion and how you feel during that time. Just like the Oreos we were talking about, number 2, instead of actually getting the things that will actually help you get to your goals. So the whole goal here, since the beginning, from the first thing that I stopped, from the second thing that I stopped, the main thing here is making it as easy as possible for you to be able to make the right decisions. You got to understand that the world does not care about your fat loss goals. You have to make it as easy as possible for you. All the world wants is for you to buy their unhealthy foods, because again, everything is marketed to you and not for you. The 4th thing I stopped doing is overdoing cardio if I felt bad because I cheated the day before. Here's the thing. I used to do this so many times to the point where I would be on this constant cycle of being on track with my diet, getting off on the weekend, and then after that I would do extra cardio, spend more time in the gym, thinking that that would make up for what I did the last day. The truth is, you can't outwork a bad diet, and that's just the absolute truth. There's a few things that happen when you do this. If you overdo cardio the day after you cheat on your diet, stress hormones will go up, cortisol will go up, and this leads to more hungers and cravings, more stress on your body, meaning there's also an increased risk of injury. And on top of that, it's not even going to burn any type of calories compared to what you ate the day before. And specifically with cardio, if you're trying to just outwork what you did the last day, I'd recommend thinking about all the calories that you ate. Let's say it was 4th of July, and you had some burgers, some hot dogs, just a little bit of extra calories. Instead of thinking, okay, I gotta burn all of this with cardio the next day, think about using it as fuel for your body for you to be able to hit a new PR. Actually use that fuel, because realistically, one thing you have to understand is food is fuel. You're gonna have a better pump, you're gonna be a lot stronger, and on top of that, you're actually gonna feel good. So instead of overdoing cardio the next day, focus on just getting back on track and think about what you did wrong. That way it doesn't happen again. You cannot outwork a bad diet. The last thing that I stopped doing is I stopped skipping my meals. People don't understand this. This is why people get into yo-yo dieting, thinking that keto is gonna be their main thing that's actually gonna get them to lose weight. Truth is, you might lose weight for a bit, but most people who do these types of diets, they end up gaining the weight back, or they end up losing more muscle than they intended to. Few things that happen. The first thing, skipping meals can slow down your metabolism as your body tries to conserve the energy that you already have in your body, making it harder to burn more calories. So if you ever met somebody that's eating 1,200 calories, 1,000 calories, and they still can't lose weight, this is because they've crashed their metabolism. Second thing that happens when you keep skipping your meals is your hunger is about to go crazy. I'm on bodybuilding prep right now, and while I am hungry, I have a lot of cravings. I do not ever have the urge to binge. And the reason why most people do binge and they have too much cravings in their fat loss phases is because they drop their calories way too low. They skip meals thinking that the short-term progress that they see, maybe they lose 5 to 10 pounds on the scale in a week, they think that it's going to keep going. But we talked about it earlier. Your metabolism slows down, your hunger is going to go way too crazy because your body is literally starving. And on top of that, you will not only be losing body fat, but you're also going to lose muscle. When you don't have regular meals, your body is not only going to take from your body fat, it's also going to take some muscle. This is why most people who drop their calories way too low without knowing what they're doing and they skip meals, they end up looking skinny fat with no muscle when they cut down weight. So the key for all these things I just talked about is obviously knowing your own macros. If you don't know your own macros, if you don't know your own calories, and if you're just guesstimating on what you're eating on a day-to-day basis, then that is your problem right there. I have a video on my channel explaining to you exactly how to get to your dream body with the power of macros. It'll literally teach you exactly what you need to know based on your body weight, based on your activity level, based on where you're at today to be able to lose your next 5 to 10 pounds. If you guys want to be able to see that video, go ahead and go to my channel and look for the perfect macro blueprint. Other than that, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Again, you have to understand that usually it's not about adding new things, new habits, having a new diet. It's all about quitting some of the things that you already do. Hope that helps. Hope you guys enjoyed. For those interested, we've helped over 1,400 real people get real results, right, with their physique transformation. Basically, what we do is we coach you online one-on-one, work with you very closely one-on-one to transform your physique, right? All this knowledge I've given you is a proven structure with myself and people that we've helped. On average, our clients lose anywhere from 25 to 40 pounds in the coaching program with daily access to the coach, right? You're talking to us. Talking to me. All results, you guys want to be able to see this if you guys are interested. Again, I want to give you all this information for free, but if you want to get to that next level fast and you want a coach, right, that actually cares, all the results are on my Instagram coaching page. We have a lot of testimonials of our clients actually talking about like how it was being in the program. So go to the Aesthetic Dream Fit. This is right here on Instagram, or my YouTube here. You can just scroll on my past videos. I tag literally all my clients with real results, you know, them talking about it. So just so you have an idea, obviously, of an unbiased perspective, not coming from me, coming from an actual client, how it is. If interested in this transformation program, DM me the word shred with your name and age, or apply on my Instagram right here. I'll also put the application below in my bio. That way you're able to go ahead and check that out. So other than that, hopefully you have an absolutely amazing day. Hopefully you actually got some value out of this. And if you guys have any questions, go ahead and go to my Instagram. I'm a lot more active on there. I pretty much just use YouTube. That way I can teach you guys a lot more, right, in depth, because I can't do this on Instagram. So that's why I wanted to get more consistent on YouTube to really teach you how to do this. So other than that, hopefully you have an absolutely amazing day and you got value from this. I will see you later.